you know, what I wanted at 21, I don't want at 25.
Right.
I don't even know her anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know who she is.
When it comes to dating, Lori ain't got a damn thing. I got.
Hold on to your seats, folks, because we're about to spill some scalding tea that has Hollywood on edge. Ever wonder why the stars don't always align? Especially in the world of celebrity romances, we're unraveling a love story tinged with drama and whispered secrets. So raise yourself. Because here's the headline: Steve Harvey, he's reportedly not cheering for Diddy. And it isn't because of those ominous whispers around Diddy's alleged connection to Shakur. No, Steve's reservations have more personal ties. His precious daughter, Lori Harvey, and the famous Diddy had their names intertwined in the glittering gossip columns.
I love this girl. This girl, best thing for me. Now we gonna work. Now we gonna create an atmosphere of love, and everybody's invited into it. Right.
The talk of the town, Lori Harvey, a rising model who's graced platforms like DOL Gabbana, isn't new to the limelight, with her friendships boasting names like Tiana Taylor and Armani Cord, but her dalliance with Diddy raised more than a few eyebrows. Why, you ask? Because the saga is all the more twisted given Lori's supposed past romance with Diddy's son Justin Combs. Talk about a tangled web.
I'm so protective of her because I know what she up against.
The snapshots from Italy capturing intimate moments of the duo, accompanied by their entourage, including Steve and Lori's mother Marjorie, hinted at a breezy romance in full bloom. An observer even spilled the beans about one such moment where Lori had her arm around him, whispering sweet nothings. However, as breezy as their romance seemed, the winds changed direction. The definitive sign: Lori's subtle unfollow move on Diddy's Instagram, a clear indicator in today's world. But wait, there's more. Any news? Cider has whispered that Diddy is flying solo, revealing that the summer romance with Lori was fleeting him, and Lori had a fun fling. But Diddy is still healing and focusing on himself right now. The insider murmured Diddy's focus his children.
Y'all relationship people?
Yeah.
Me too.
It's like, I'm like you. I grew up with brothers. So,
Yeah.
With the rumors in full swing, Diddy and Lori's intriguing relationship dance only fueled the flames of public fascination as the age gap and Lori's former connection with Diddy's son, Justin Combs, came to the forefront. There were predictably varied reactions, but things took an even more unexpected twist when Diddy's younger son, Christian CEMS, broke his silence on the entire affair. Speaking at an event in Los Angeles, Christian hinted at the nature of the relationship, suggesting that while things might be more than meets the eye, both parties preferred the shroud of privacy, there just being private time. He shared cryptically. His reticence only raised more questions than answers. Speculations only intensified when just a day later, Diddy was snapped with Lori during a supposed dinner date, with a penchant for secrecy and surprise appearances in several cities, from New York City to Nano, Italy, and from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, to Atlanta, Georgia. The rumored couple's dynamic left everyone on tenterhooks. To add to the layers, a candid image of Lori comfortably wrapping her arm around Diddy during lunch alongside her stepdad Steve Harvey only made the waters murkier.
you can't live your life based on like what other people are going to think, how other people are going to feel, because at the end of the day, it's you. It's your life.
Right.
So it's going to make you happy.
Speaking of Steve Harvey, the renowned television personality and Lori's stepdad was not left untouched by the ever-watchful eyes of the public. Pictures of Lori and Diddy that surfaced on the Shade Room elicited fervent reactions from nens, with many seeking Steve's take on the whole saga. However, Steve opted for radio silence, focusing on his personal and professional commitments, leaving fans even more intrigued. Diddy and Lori's matching outfits during their nocturnal jaunt in New York City sent the rumor mills into overdrive. Such synchronicity drew connections to their alleged romance. The backdrop of Diddy's prior relationship and split with Cassie Ventura only compounded the interest, as he had gone public with Cassie after a long relationship in the shadows, with their songs marking moments of their time together and Diddy's heartfelt message to Cassie upon her recent pregnancy announcement. The rapper's journey in love and heartbreak continued to be under the microscope, as with all tales in the world of glitz and glamour, the truth often gets masked by the limelight. The real story of Diddy and Lori remains veiled, with only time promising to unravel the intricate tapestry of their connection. But that's not all. We've unearthed what appears to be Steve Harvey's genuine sentiments about the entire Diddy-Lori saga, going beyond a mere blind disapproval. Steve's apprehensions run deep.
to like check me and be like, hey, like, what you doing? You good? You need to shake out of it, and maybe be like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm tripping, I'm good, regardless.
From within the confines of Hollywood's hush-hush chambers, an insider told us Steve's protectiveness over Lori isn't a surprise, but his unease with Diddy is more personal. He's rubbed shoulders with Diddy for years. The concern Lori could be entangled in some of the murkier corners of Diddy's universe. It doesn't escape us that Diddy's image has been, let's say, complicated. Rumors about his role in Kim Porter's tragic demise have only intensified such perceptions. The million-dollar question remains: are Steve's reservations purely based on media portrayals, or has he seen something during his interactions with Diddy that alarmed him? A source close to the situation shared Steve's often remark he's witnessed sides of Diddy that remain hidden from public view. Respect for him as a mogul is one thing, but Steve isn't keen on such influences around Lori. The rumors and bizarre events linked to Diddy haven't gone unnoticed yet. There's always two sides to a coin. Another insider weighed in, claiming Steve's relationship with Diddy is more intricate than people think. Sure, he breathed a sigh of relief when Lori and Diddy went their separate ways, but it wasn't out of pure disdain for Diddy. Steve just thought Lori could be with someone more age-appropriate and less enshrouded in controversy. Steve Harvey's connection to his daughter Lori is deeper than what meets the eye. Even though Lori isn't his biological offspring, she might as well be. When Steve married Marjorie Harvey, he adopted Lori and her siblings, a testament to the profound bond he feels towards them. This bond isn't limited to paperwork, it's palpable in every facet of their interactions, from red carpet appearances to intimate family gatherings.
Our next guest is one of the most talked about influencers, a model and entrepreneur, out with her very first skincare line.
We had the privilege of diving into Lori Harvey's background, and what surfaced was the portrayal of a woman determined to carve her niche in an industry that's not always forgiving, even among the extent of Harvey family, which boasts of 7 children. Lori stands out not just as Steve's daughter, but as a force to be reckoned with in her right. And my wish to you is success in millions and billions in the realm of fashion and beauty. Lori has cemented her reputation starting as a model. She has aced global runways representing prestigious brands like DOL, Gav, and Michael Kors, and in an industry notorious for stringent standards of beauty, Lori's approach is firmly grounded. She once remarked about her stature and body type not adhering to the traditional model mold, suggesting a new era where authenticity reigns supreme. I'm not, the typical model height or model size. I'm 53.5, I like to say 5'4", but modeling was just the tip of the iceberg. Lori's entrepreneurial ventures have garnered significant attention. Her collaboration with Naked Wardrobe and the subsequent launch of her skincare line, Sin B. Lee, unveiled a savvy businesswoman. Lori's emphasis on skincare is no accident. It stems from childhood memories of her mother Marjorie's radiant skin and a quest to replicate that allure with her products flying off the shelves. Lori's dedication to her passion is clear. Prior to her foray into fashion and business, Lori harbored Olympic aspirations in equestrian sport. That dream, however, was truncated by a back injury when she was just 18. Such setbacks could have derailed many, but not Lori. She channeled that energy into uncovering other passions. I think that was it for me. I think because I was young, I was still trying to figure out who I was and what I like and what I like. Lori's personal life, much like her father's, hasn't escaped public scrutiny. Relationships with celebrities like Memphis Depay, Diddy, Future, and notably Michael B. Jordan have made headlines. But her bond with Steve remains the most endearing aspect of her narrative. Steve, the proud father, doesn't hide his protective streak, once quipping about wanting his daughter's partners to match his own standards of treatment. Through it all, Steve has been Lori's guiding light. Having grown up in the limelight, Lori leaned on her father for guidance. Steve understands the pressures and pitfalls of public life and offers wisdom born out of experience. She's growing up as a public figure, he once said, emphasizing the challenges of growing up under a perpetual spotlight. Steve and I have been drilling this into our daughters for forever. In the end, the tapestry of Lori's life, woven with threads of ambition, resilience, and deep family bonds, offers an intimate glimpse into the Harvey household and it's evident that Steve's concerns for Lori, especially regarding her relationships, aren't mere overreactions of a protective father. They're rooted in genuine love and a deep understanding of them. Complexities of fame. Amid the swirling mists of rumors and revelations, the digital domain was abuzz with reactions, throwing the spotlight on what fans thought of the Diddy-Lori saga, particularly as it involved Steve Harvey. There seemed to be a mixture of surprise, skepticism, and support among netizens. One avid observer mused about the contrast between Steve's public persona and Lori's choices, remarking, "Imagine having a legacy about giving women advice on dating, but your daughter has a legacy of